I guess I'm just one of those guys who will never realize his fate. I never know why, I never know why. When I try, it's too late. See how I can dress myself. I don't need nobody's help. I'm able to leave the house like anyone else. Stay stable. If my lonely eyes could see you now, I wonder how I'd feel if my broken words could reach you. Is it too late for the pain to heal? That's not what I can do for you. Find a way to see me through this shame that you once knew. What can I do? Stay sane, yeah. If my lonely eyes could see you now, I wonder how I'd feel if my broken words could reach you. Is it too late for the pain to heal? I guess I'm just one of those guys who will never realize his fate. I never know why, I never know why. When I try, it's too late. I guess I'm just one of those guys. I guess I'm just one of those guys. I guess I'm just one of those guys, one of those guys. I guess I'm just one of those guys. Thank you very much. Good evening. Hello, everybody out there. How are we doing? It's very nice to be here. My name's Robert Lane. I'm going to play some songs for you. This one's called Very Own Way. This is a free message, and I hope you hear it. He doesn't need anything special. He just needs you near him, and is hoping you'll be there at the end of his day, in a home that you've made in your very own way. Just a courtesy call to say my friend needs you. He cannot find the words anytime he sees you, and is hoping you'll be there at the end of his day, in a home that you've made in your very own way. But it's not so simple now. And who said it should be? Life is a battle now, and the fighting sets you free. Now I'm just passing through, and if you would see me, I wasn't talking the person. I finally let you hear me, and I'm hoping you'll be there at the end of my day, in a home that we've made in our very own way. And I'm hoping you'll be there at the end of my day, in a home that we've made in our very own way. Thank you. So yeah, my name's Robert Lane. I'm from Birmingham, as maybe are some of the people watching, hopefully, which would be good. And when I first started to play gigs, I used to play at a place called the Tower of Song, where they have a blues night every Thursday, and once a month they have a blues jam. And when I was first starting out, I used to go down there and sing some more blues songs, and people would get up and play guitar solos over the top of what I was doing, and maybe another guitar solo and another guitar solo. And sometimes if you're lucky, you might get a harmonica solo or something like that. And after a while, I wanted my own song to sing at that kind of event. And so this is my attempt at writing a 12-bar blues song, which all you songwriters out there will know is more difficult than you expect it to be. And if anyone at home wants to join in, we're in the key of E. Let me know how you get on in the comments. Don't you worry, baby, about breaking my heart. I said, now don't you worry, baby, about breaking my heart. You know that I do that for you every time that we're apart. You know I'm going through hell, and I'm not doing so good. You know I'm going through hell, and I'm not doing so good. And after all this time, I really thought that I would. I can't be without your lover. You're like a drug to me. You know I can't be without your lover. You're like a drug to me. And the last thing that I want is to set myself free. I said, now don't you worry, baby, about breaking my heart. I said, now don't you worry, baby, about breaking my heart. You know that I do that for you every time that we're apart. Thank you. And as it happens, I'm back at the Tower of Song again next month. I think it's the 3rd of May, but it's not a blues night. It's my night. So if you're in Birmingham's around, you want to come along, do. This tune's called Willful Independent, and this is a song about parents. And that thing that parents do where they can be, not my parents, just what I've observed from other people's parents and stuff, is that occasionally, whilst being well-meaning, they can also be somewhat hypocritical. And this is an imagined conversation between a mother and a daughter, where the mother's basically saying, don't do all those things you want to do, because I did them and I know how much fun they are. My child, you are not what I expected. You're wild, running free and unprotected. How am I to know what to do with you? Willful, independent, you fail as Midas Anna. I love you, but I don't understand you. I never will. Show me this change is not a token. Be free, maybe not quite so outspoken. You and I now know what to do with you. Willful, independent, you fail as Midas Anna. I love you, but I don't understand you. I never will. Maybe it was foolish of us to think you'd ever change. I was this way at your age. Willful, independent, I'm glad you are my descendant. I love you and I do understand you. I always will. Okay, this next tune is called Bill Frost's Flying Machine. And last year at about this time, I put out an album called Only a Flight Away. And this is one of the songs from that album. And the album takes its name from a line in this song. Now, when I was a kid, I used to holiday quite a lot at a place in South Wales in Pembrokeshire called Saundersfoot, which you may have heard of. It's near another town called Tenby. And there in Saundersfoot, there's a local legend that a guy called Bill Frost designed and built the first ever powered flying machine. And that he did this in the decade before the Wright brothers. And the story goes that Bill designed it all himself, built it, flew it very briefly, crashed it into a tree, and could never afford to get it put back together again. And so missed out on becoming the person who invented the powered flying machine, because the Wright brothers did it properly 10 years later. And it's always just been thought to be a tall story, but recently a journalist was digging around and found a patent that had been filed by a guy called Bill Frost at that time for a flying machine. So who knows, there could be some truth in it. And I decided to sort of write a song about that, told from the point of view, as you would, from the flying machine. So I want you to imagine that this flying machine is expecting it's going to become world famous. One flight, fame is only a flight away, this one flight, and it'll be known around the world. But it doesn't quite work out that way. It's called Bill Frost's Flying Machine. Looking back on that September day, I picture things going the other way. Bill Frost had made me of desire and will in his workshop on St. Bride's Hill. Fame was only a flight away. and my name would live beyond today. Onlookers take up to the sky, hundreds of yards covered, not so high. Frosters pilot more desire than skill. We hit the tallest tree on St. Bride's Hill. First is nothing if you crash, but what's worse is not having a second chance. That night my bones were scattered by a gale. Only a few left can tell the tale. Bill will never lose desire until he died blind and poor on St. Bride's Hill. Fame was only a flight away, and my name would live beyond today. Thank you. This is also from Only a Flight Away, this one. And this was inspired by a conversation I had with someone just before recording the album, where we were talking about the migrant crisis in the Middle East and the Mediterranean Ocean, where, as you'll know, people are trying to get from North Africa via the Mediterranean in very unsuitable boats to get to Europe. And Europe hasn't really known how to deal with this, but one of the things that they were doing was sending out their navies and all the rest of it to rescue people who were going to drown in the sea if they didn't rescue them. And this person I was talking to was of the opinion that we shouldn't do that, shouldn't help them, because if enough people were to die in the attempt, that would discourage other people from trying. And that wasn't a point of view that I could get on board with. So I wrote this song about believing your own point of view and not listening to anybody else's, which with recent events seems to be ever current that people do this. Sounds like this. Who do you think you're talking for? The voice too loud and an ego so sore. The mind too proud of opinion so poor. Who do you think you're talking for? We've had this conversation so many times before, and each time we do, your quality surprises me more. You can't understand a different point of view. You think the only person entitled to talk is you. Who do you think you're talking for? The voice too loud and an ego so sore. The mind too proud of opinion so poor. Who do you think you're talking for? You made your position undeniably clear, but it's plain to me your views are formed by fear. For you it's so simple, this life is sadly unfair. But unfortunate people, then why should you care? Who do you think you're talking for? The voice too loud and an ego so poor. A mind too proud of opinion so poor. Who do you think you're talking for? 'Cause you're allowed to feel however you feel, but please accept not everything you read is real. Look a little deeper, try to see the light. Did all those people really have to die? Who do you think you're talking for? The the voice too loud and an ego so sore, the mind too proud of opinion so poor. Who do you think you're talking for? Who do you think you're talking for? The voice too loud and an ego so sore, the mind too proud of opinion so poor. Who do you think you're talking for? Thank you very much. So yeah, if anyone's joining in and talking, I can't see it at the moment. I don't get to see it till afterwards because I think it's rude to look at your phone when you're performing. So if anyone's out there, do say hello. It's great to hear from you after the event. And here we go. This tune's called Make It Easy. You call me up in the morning, say you wanna see me. When I ask about this evening, you tell me you're not free. Whoa, why not make it easy? Make it easy on me. We could go and revisit the place we used to eat, but that look on your face says you no longer eat meat. Whoa, why not make it easy? Make it easy on me. You still be good friends, yeah, join at the hip. And now you come round here saying you, Brad, give me the slip. We never parted ways, just fell out of touch. And now you come around here saying you feel like you've missed too much. You call me up in the morning, say you wanna see me, yeah. When I ask about this evening, tell me you're not free. Whoa, why not make it easy? Make it easy on me. Make it easy on me. Thank you. Okay, here we go. This is called It Feels Like 5,000 Miles. Said maybe they would help to clear your head, but anything come round, any place I go just makes it worse. I guess they're not to know. I miss my wife and my daughter. I miss the way they don't do what I say. I miss my wife and my daughter. How long's it been since I was seen? It feels like 5,000 miles. I can overhear the simple facts of life as passers-by discuss their trouble and strife. At least they have near everything they need. What a foolish life I've chosen to lead. I miss my wife and my daughter. I miss the way they don't do what I say. Hey, I miss my wife and my daughter. How long's it been since I was seen? It feels like 5,000 miles. These trees are green, the greenest I've ever seen, but my favorite color is black. Flowers don't come close to the girls I miss the most. I'm begging you please to take me back. Take me back. I miss my wife and my daughter. I miss the way they don't do what I say. Hey, I miss my wife and my daughter. How long's it been since I was seen? It feels like 5,000 miles. How long's it been? Feels like 5,000 miles. Thank you. Right, this is a tune called Lost But I Can't Care. As Patrick mentioned, I'm sort of 3 albums in now. And this is a tune from the first album, which had the very imaginative title of Robert Lane. The album, that's not the song. I've yet to write a song called Robert Lane. Album 4, maybe we'll do. Lost, but I can't care. Losing sight of what was never there, never there. How am I supposed to explain things that I just don't understand when I'm lost? But I can't care. Pretending that there's a choice. I've tried talking, but it steals my voice. Takes my voice. Can't find the words to help me explain things that I just don't understand when I'm lost. But I can't care. Must we go around again? Look back, think again, do your best to realize we've already been here. We've already been here. How am I supposed to explain things that I just don't understand when I'm lost? But I can't care. Lost, lost, but I can't care. But I can't care. When you hear something that you feel like needs to be a story that needs to be told, whether it's as a song or some of the medium, and this is one of those. I think it's about 10 years ago now. A guy went out into the street in Manchester, and he just shot the first person that he saw on the street. And it turned out the first person he saw was a student from India who was studying in Manchester at the time. And it was a completely unprovoked attack. There was no motive really behind it. This guy was just unlucky to get shot. And he got me thinking about what might be going through somebody's mind if they do something like that. And I wrote a song about it. The song's called Teardrop Tattoo, and in gangland culture, if you've killed someone, you would have a teardrop tattooed onto your face as a show of a mark of your pride. So that's this. One night, not a special night, I went walking with my gun in town on causing pain to it could have been anyone. It could have been anyone. I murdered a stranger who I had never met. As far as I can see, people deserve what they get. Deserve what they get. I didn't even stop to ask my victim's name or to discover the country from which he came. The country from which he came. 'Cause I'm evil, so evil, please lock me away. After the murder, I watched from my hotel, saw all those people living through my homemade hell, through my homemade hell. And I can't feel remorse for the things that I do. I feel proud enough to carve a teardrop tattoo, carve a teardrop tattoo. I'm evil, so evil, please lock me away. One night, not a special night, I went walking with my gun in town on causing pain to it could have been anyone. It could have been anyone. Thank you. So that's just a cheery Thursday evening song for you there. Right, I've just got to do a bit more tuning, so bear with me. Just to prove it's a live gig. Close enough, I think. Okay, here we go. Pessimistic me, well, it seems like I was right. There's no end in sight to please both you and me, and I don't have the time for talking anymore. When the dreams that we have shared mean nothing in the end, and you've already said for us, I know that too. Foolish you, well it seems like you were wrong. You thought you had worked too long to start something new. And I must clear my mind, so I'm walking out your door when the dreams that we have shared mean nothing in the end. And I made the mistake, but you have made the choice. Who can blame you? Clear my mind, so I'm walking out your door when the dreams that we have shared, nothing in the end. And I made the mistake, but you have made the choice. Who can blame you? Who can blame you? I do that too, yeah. Thank you. This song's called You Want It Both Ways. No, I know could say how my life should be, and in that I must include myself. For as much as you can know, it's just a mystery to me. So what choice does this give when it comes to my time? Spent too long thinking, how do I decide? There's no help at all when you and they say the choice is only mine. You want it both ways. When I'm trying to make you love me and I can't keep away. So now, finally forced my hand. Decided for me that you just never would be in a place where we could even try to understand. Now we both found a lie to tell us we were right. They weren't there to see the look upon your face as you up and left me here to cry my tears into the night. You want it both ways. When I'm trying to make you love me and I can't keep away, yeah. When I'm trying to make you see. Save me from myself. Indecision's just no good for my health. Save me from myself. I think nothing like everybody else. You want it both ways. When I'm trying to make you love me and I can't keep away. And I'm trying to make you see. Thank you so much. We've got to last song time. It seems to have gone unbelievably quickly. For me, anyway. So I'll do a few thank yous. Thank you so much to the guys here at SOUNDCHECK for having me. You're only seeing this bit, but it's a really amazing setup they've got here. There's 6 cameras of various descriptions. There's a room there that's got, is this trade secrets? This is allowed to go, isn't it? There's a room there which has got some very sophisticated technology for organising what camera's going out live when, and the mixing desk and the sound is all really top notch. It's an amazing thing that they're doing here, so I think that deserves some support. I'd ask you for a round of applause, but I wouldn't hear you. Fantastic, thank you. So thank you very much to the guys here. Thanks, Phil, for organising it. It's a hectic time for you. You've got loads of shows on, so thank you for doing that. And thanks, Patrick, for coming along and having a chat with me as well. That's great. And thank you very much to, if you're still out there, anyone who's out there listening. I'm sort of saying this to audiences all the time at the moment. You know, there's a lot of reasons not to go out to gigs or to be interested in new music, because you don't have to. There's lots of other stuff. There's proper music, and there's staying at home, and there's streaming stuff. So it means a lot to us when we're going around playing, and there's people who are still interested and giving us your support, so thank you very much. And if you do want to find out more about me, the best place is Robert Lane Music, but as we're on Facebook, use the Facebook as well, facebook.com/Robert Lane Music. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, all the rest of it. If you're on any of those, please subscribe and say hello as well, because, you know, you never really know if stuff's getting out to people, so it's good to hear about it. This tune is called My Love's in Deep, and this is my attempt to create a brand new genre, which we call folk disco. See if you like it. #folk disco. Thank you. Good night. My love's in deep, and I can't sleep. It's too late now, and I just lost my last chance to leave. Oh, my love's in deep. Baby, when I saw you, I knew just what was going on. My one desire was to have us talking one-on-one. You invited me out to see your best friend's band. How you surprised me when you took me by the hand. My love's in deep, and I can't sleep. It's too late now, and I just lost my last chance to leave. Oh, my love's in deep. Half the gig was a party, and Bowie sang Let's Dance. Was then you kissed me, and I didn't stand a chance. I took you for dinner, but you wouldn't let me pay. I would find that you are used to having things your way. My love's in deep, and I can't sleep. It's too late now, and I just lost my last chance to leave. Oh, my love's in deep. Thomas later on, and take a look at us both now. Got this fight together, and it's better each day somehow. Where we're heading, I really couldn't guess, but meeting you has been an unqualified success. My love's in deep, and I can't sleep. It's too late now, and I just lost my last chance to leave. Oh, my love's in deep. Okay, I'd like to think of you all at home, or wherever you're watching this, joining in with this last chorus. Could you do that for me? I'm going to pretend that you are, even if you don't. I'll never know. Okay, my love's in deep. My love's in deep, and I can't sleep. It's too late now, and I just lost my last chance to leave. Hey. Oh.